She said I'm not a real man while crying over her last one. Be me. Almost 30. Live in a city people pretend to love, but mostly just tolerate. Senior marketing strategist at an agency with glass walls, beanbags, kombucha on tap. Wear ankle boots, signature lipstick, 3 layers of fatigue. Everyone thinks I'm killing it. Sometimes I even believe them. It's Thursday night. Half sloshed on $5 happy hour wine with coworkers. Bar with neon sign that says be here now. Talk is loud, all surface, all LinkedIn humblebrags and complaints. Laugh at someone's story about their latest Hinge disaster. Men are just boys with driver's licenses, etc., etc. Check phone for the 17th time in an hour. Chris hasn't replied. Wonder if I should post a story of my drink. Decide I don't care, post anyway. Get the urge to check Mark's Instagram instead. Mark equals the ex. Why do I do this to myself? See him smiling in Mykonos with new wayfish brunette. The kind who says things like OMG stop and means it. Stomach clenches. Decide to swipe through old photos like it's some masochistic bedtime story. Me laughing, him with a crooked grin, that one stupid night in Brooklyn. Used to think we were a team. Apparently he thought I was a pit stop. Pocket vibrates. Chris, sorry work ran late, can we rain check? Of course we can, Chris, I am nothing if not convenient. Slap phone down, pretend it didn't bother me. Sophie leans over, says I look tired. Classic. Maybe you should try a staycation. Aka stop grinding so hard and try to resemble a real woman TM. Tell her I like my work. She does that thing where she grins but her eyes go soft, like she pities me. Envy her sometimes. She's annoyingly competent at relationships. 3 years with her boyfriend, joint bank account, brunch reservations for 2. Still bitches about him, leaving beard trimmings in the sink though. Can't have it all. Leave the bar early. Cool air smacks my face. City smells like exhaust and possibility. Uber's breeze past like I'm not even real. Walk home because cardio and also I need to convince myself I'm not running from my problems. Group text pops off. Friendly fire from work girls. You home already? Tell us if you find any real men. Snap a picture of my boots under a streetlight. Right, we'll report back from the trenches. 2 laughing emojis. Wonder if anyone actually feels strong and independent, or if we're all just pretending and hoping no one asks too many questions. Apartment still smells faintly like Mark's cologne, even though it's been over a year since he left his navy hoodie on my couch. Fake a stretch, lope through the motions of evening routine. Water curls around ankles in the shower. Think about Chris. He's nice. Asks about my day. Lets me pick the movie. Can't shake the feeling that he's waiting for a cue to be someone more interesting. Or maybe I am. Recall last weekend. Made me pancakes, said he wanted to talk about moving in. Feel a tidal wave of dread. Told him I can't think straight with everything at work. Couldn't say I'm haunted by someone who weaponized my ambition against me one too many times. But it's true. Mark always said I was intense. Said it like it was both an addiction and a problem. Some days I think about him so hard I feel like a ghost in my own life. Scroll through feed again. See Girlboss Wednesday. Another friend just got promoted. Picture of a ring on a manicured hand. Some influencer giggling in Santorini. I swipe through but all I see is myself reflected in the black screen when the phone idles. For a second I want to throw it across the room. Breathe instead. Chris calls. Answer without thinking. His voice is careful, like he's walking on eggshells. Sorry for bailing, rough day, can I see you tomorrow? Say yes. Hang up and stare at the ceiling. Why does saying yes feel so much like giving up these days? Morning grinds in with the usual symphony of alarms, emails, subway screeches. Slap on my most intimidating blazer. Power walk to the office while finishing a podcast called **CK Your Relationships. The guest says you can't move forward if you're chained to your past. Drag myself into office. Carla at the desk, air-kissing hello. She's the kind who doles out Monday motivation and steals your lunch. Ask her how her date went. He's not a real man, but he has real abs, so you know pros and cons. Everyone laughs. I try to laugh too. Realize lately I can't tell if things are funny or just habitual. Chris texts around noon. Coffee after work. Sure. Stare at screen, type looking forward and delete before sending. Settle for sounds good. This is emotional labor, I'm told. Sometimes feels like actual labor. Lunch with coworkers. Talk turns to whether men are emotionally available or just emotionally illiterate. Taylor says she pretends to like hockey, so her boyfriend will like her more. Maria says she gave up pretending and now rebooks spa appointments with her vibrator. All eyes flick to me. Say I'm swearing off men who pretend their feelings are a feature, not a bug. Get approving noises. Realize none of us actually believe anything's going to change. Chris calls again. Says he's outside. Grab purse, check lipstick, see Mark's name half glimpsed in old DMs as I close the app. Like a magic trick, he never really disappears. Route to cafe is a gauntlet of memories. I used to walk here with Mark sometimes. He'd say, "Don't order oat milk, you'll hate yourself later." I'd laugh like I wasn't trying so hard for him all the time. Chris is at a sunny table, already nervous, sipping an iced Americano. He's wearing that sweater I said looked good once. Points for effort. Smile let him catch my hand. Small talk about our days. He says his boss is an idiot, I agree. He tells me he wants to try a new ramen place this weekend. I nod and joke, boyfriend of the year. He brightens like it matters. But I'm not really here. I keep thinking about Mark and the things I can't say out loud. Chris laces his fingers through mine. Tells me his parents want to meet me. Feel my gut clench. My tongue does something traitorous. Do you think your parents will be okay that you're with someone who works more than you? He looks surprised. Why wouldn't they? Just asking. I dated someone and it was a thing. Chris squeezes my hand. I don't care about that, never have. Try to believe him. Wish it mattered more to me. Tell him I have a call in 20. He walks me to the curb, kisses me on the cheek. I watch him leave and fight the urge to cry. What kind of person feels sad when things are going right? That night lay under a weighted blanket scrolling half attentively. Mark's story pops up. Some rooftop party. He's holding a girl by the waist, her laugh sparkles through the camera. Remember being that girl. Also remember catching him texting someone named Ash at 2 a.m. Remember him yelling back. Remember feeling like I was drowning and he was the water. Can't tell if I miss him or missing him. Wonder if the ache is just the shape he left behind. Next morning. Box of stale granola bars, black coffee. Text from Sophie. Brunch this weekend, yes or yes? Only if I can complain for 20 solid minutes. She sends a thumbs up and a frog emoji. Can't decide if she's a genius or a sadist. At work, next pitch meeting. We want something authentic, not too try hard but viral. Nod sagely, suggest campaign built around real connections. Stomach flips as I say it. Ironic. Client agrees. Get another feather in my LinkedIn cap. Coworkers congratulate me. Maria says everyone wants what you have. Bite my tongue before saying, then why does it feel like I have nothing? Not sure if I believe in authenticity anymore. Everyone's faking and some of us are just better at it. Lunch, so walk to Riverside Park, eat salad with wilting arugula. Call mom because she always knows when something's off. She asks about work, tells me to take care of my figure. Then you found someone nice yet? I'm seeing Chris. Does he have a good job? He treat you well? Yes, mom. You'll want someone strong, someone you can depend on. I close my eyes. She means someone who makes more money than me. Memory, her and dad fighting over bills, her pulling my face close and whispering, never settle, but never get left behind. Say goodbye before she can lunge for more details. Stare at the city skyline, scatter of dreams I can never quite catch. Meet Chris after work again. Sit at my kitchen counter eating Thai takeout. He starts talking about childhood trips to the lake. I nod, bite pad Thai, and wonder if this is what comfort's supposed to feel like. He says you never talk about your ex. Voice too casual. Set fork down. Nothing to talk about. Was he a good guy? Nervous smile. Depends who you ask. He asks what happened. I scoop rice stall. He wanted things I couldn't give him. I wanted things he wouldn't give me. Silence stretches. He looks at me like I'm a riddle he can't solve. Wish I had the answers. After he leaves, I replay the whole exchange. Wish things could be easier. Wish I could let go. Later at night. Taylor texts. Drinks tomorrow. God, yes. Get ready for another round of man bashing self-soothing. Accidentally scroll through old texts from Mark. Find one where he called me fucking relentless law. For a second I feel proud. Then just tired. Heart feels like an inbox full of unread notifications. Drinks hit different with Taylor. She's halfway to tipsy and wants to trade horror stories. Hers is about a Tinder date who negged her about her laugh. I laugh because hers is big and wild and I love it. She says, are we broken or are they? Can it be both? Maybe we're just too much. You ever get that feeling? Lips taste like mezcal as I answer. Always. She grins big and wild but quieter than before. Get another drink, end up in a booth with a guy I vaguely recognize from work parties. He's doing his best alpha male impression. Brags about sales numbers, gym routine. Girls can't keep up with real men these days. I nod half listen. He leans in, says, you know, you're really intimidating. Smile, drop a line from Mark. Good, keeps things interesting. He laughs like he gets it. He doesn't. Excuse myself, call an Uber. Open an old playlist, sad indie bitch hours. City lights smudge into rain on the car windows. Think about Chris, about the ex, about the version of myself I'm always trying to be. Get home drunk enough to text Chris. Ike, if we're okay. Why? Stare at that. Can't say because I want something I can't name. Instead thumbs type. I'm not happy, I think. Can I come over? 4 minutes later, he's at my door. Sits on couch with me, gentle hand on my back. Did something happen? I blurt. You're not a real man, you know that. As soon as I say it, I know how wrong, how stupid, how unfair. He looks wounded. I want to apologize. But my chest cracks open. All those tears I refuse to let out for Mark spill out for Chris instead. Chris tries to hold me. I push him away. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Voice too hoarse, too small. But I know in that moment some part of me did mean it, and I hate myself for it. Is this about him? I can't look at him. Maybe. He sits there defeated. I can't compete with your ghost. I know. Tears for Mark, anger at myself, shame for hurting someone gentle because I'm still bleeding from someone who was not. Chris leaves quietly. No dramatic exit. Just a gentle, let me know when you figure things out. Collapse onto the floor. Text from Sophie pop up. You alive? Call me if you need to. Stare at the ceiling, flood of shame and longing. Replay every moment with Mark, every intense argument, every sweet thing Chris ever did. Wonder why the only thing that rings true is the ache in my chest. Answer Sophie's call. Voice is salty with old tequila. I did something stupid. Again. Laugh, choke, let it spill out. I hurt Chris, I think I wanted to. Because of Mark. Because of me. She says maybe you need to stop looking for someone who makes you smaller just to fit. Easier said than done. But you want different, you keep dating the same man in a different body. Can't even argue. Am I unlovable? No, just tired, and you have to let yourself be tired before you stop running. We're quiet for a while. Listen to each other breathe. Maybe try being enough for yourself first. Hate how much sense that makes. Sleep comes in stutters. Dreams of city lights and hands I can't hold. Wake up raw-eyed, still buzzing with regret. Lace up trainers, head out before the sun can judge me. Jog past all the places I've tried and failed to feel at home in. Everything looks both brand new and haunted. Stop at the coffee place that gets the light just right. Order Americano, no sugar. No text from Chris. Resist urge to check for Mark. Feel weirdly clean. Let the quiet settle. Stare out at morning city. People split between yesterday's regrets and today's hopes. Maybe I'm both. Maybe that's what being real is. Maybe the real man I keep looking for is just the fiction I built to excuse things not working out. Maybe I need to drop the script. Breathe in, taste the sharpness of city air. No storybook ending, just open possibilities. Could text Chris, could call Mark, could start over. Instead, I sit in the sunlight and let myself be. Just me, not someone else's idea of enough. And that for one fragile moment feels almost real.